talk to Howard TV. They got to cover this. I have been invited to speak at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
You're kidding.
Well, you're an alumni.
What are you, the graduation speaker?
Well, I don't know what the hell's going to go on, but it's only a 2-month course. But
Are you going to do it?
oh, yeah, because I said to Doug, would you be into that? He's like, yeah, so for Howard TV, it'd be
That's
funny.
great.
You know, I went in June of '87. It's 20 years.
Yeah.
So I graduated in June of '87. So I'm going to get the details and I'll go.
You're probably their most successful alumni.
I mean, think about
Yeah.
it.
Who else is there?
I'd been on the show for...
Who knew a court-ordered visit
Absolutely.
to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting would turn out their most successful alumni?
He enrolled to stay out of jail.
Yeah, I mean, the only way this guy got out of jail was to go to Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
This is, and again, this story is obviously a compliment to you and Robin and Fred and everybody, but this guy, I had been on your show for about 6 months, and I went to do a set of stand-up at this comedy club down the shore, and a kid who I was in my class was just at this point in his life trying to get into stand-up. He came up, he introduced himself to me, and I said, yeah, I sort of remember you, man. He goes, dude, you're on the Howard Stern show. And I go, yeah, I know. He goes, you remember we were in a radio class together. You're on the Howard Stern show. And I go, yeah. He's like saying it that slowly, and he goes, Is there a statue of you outside the
What goes on at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting? Like, did you have to, like, are there classes where you sit down and you're a DJ?
Yeah, well, you know, okay, first of all, the stories about that are so great. That was March. I went March of '87 to June of '87 was when I went. I went up in
March to June.
Yeah,
I like it. School that takes 3 months.
2-month course.
Yeah.
And it was when my old man was laying there paralyzed, and I would take his van, his work van, because I would hang antennas every once in a while, too, behind my mother's back to make money. She didn't know I was climbing roofs.
Oh,
but
my goodness.
I used that to get there. And it was basically it's a great school. They do a great job, but you're in class with people who want to be technical and on-air talent.
Why did the judge decide that you needed to go to...
The judge didn't. The lawyer, my probation officer, did. Oh, God. You want to talk about my videotaping sections of my life, but I got convicted. You know, I got arrested and convicted, and they put me on probation, and my probation officer
Which charge was this? Was this coke?
No. This was when attempted bank robbery.
Oh, okay.
It all goes back to the bank.
At court it got dropped to a misdemeanor disorderly conduct. So I get a year. I get a year probation. No, I think I got 2 years probation.
What a life. That poor mother of yours deserves a mink coat.
And if she looks as good as she does, she should be.
Believe me, she's got enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he takes care of her.
So I go to a probation office, this black guy in Newark, and I'm in line with all the other people, just a bunch
You
of
have to sit in that room and wait to be
yeah. Oh,
Bunch of
God.
losers.
That's happened 3 other which I fit right in.
Yeah.
It happened 3 other times. So they give me my community service. My community service was cleaning up, you know, rappers outside the Union County
You
Courthouse.
had that stick?
In Elizabeth, I had an orange vest, the loser orange vest, and a fucking stick. And my buddies, my sadistic friends, would come by and throw White Castle wrappers all over the lawn and go, loser, pick that up. Like, they would throw, Howard, they would throw, double cheeseburgers at me. And the maintenance guys, the janitors who all had attitudes like Scott the engineer, only worse.
Right.
Union guys, I'm free work. They don't have to work. Like, you're doing this, you're doing that. And the first day of work
they boss you around, the janitors?
Oh, boss me around. They tortured me. My life was in their hands. If they write a bad report, I'm fucked.
Oh, my goodness.
And so I had to do 25 hours. The first day I show up at St. Patrick's Day, they're all loaded. My God, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and the foreman was this black guy.
He's in charge.
The head janitor was this black guy with suspenders on and freckles, and he was ossified drunk. And he had a green plastic derby on.
I would be like that.
Wrapped around his neck. They all had all all green and like, and he's like looking at me, goes, "What you here for?" And I go, "I'm the community service guy." I go, "Oh shit, get outside. I'm a little fucked up right now." the picture,
What time in the morning?
he had one of those $2 plastic green derbies. That, I mean, a 3-year-old wouldn't wear.
That day he was Irish.
Guy, yeah.
He's Irish. I
That
love
day
the
he
Irish.
was Irish.
Right, everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. So
Another reason to get loaded.
guys were smoking weed and the thing, all the janitors. So now, you know.
You broke the law just because you robbed a bank.
Right, exactly.
You're under their control.
Well, they said, and that's what the guy
They're
said
there
to
to
me.
teach him.
He goes, "What'd you do?" And I go, "That's a long story." And then I told him the story. He goes, "You're a crazy motherfucker." He goes, "Get outside. I'm gonna give you the stick." And he goes, "You gotta get a vest." He goes, "Don't get hit by a fucking car, because I'll catch shit about that." And I said, "All right." And so I go, "All right," and I go outside with these 3 other guys who were literally
So
like,
his only instructions were, don't get hit by a car?
yeah.
That's a good job.
He said, "Don't
got a
get."
tip
I'll
for
never
you.
forget. He goes, "Don't get hit by a car, because I'll catch shit about that."
Nice guy.
And there was another guy with a speech impediment who would go out and get the breakfast.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, there's another black guy, and he mispronounced my name, and he would yell out in the morning. He was trying to say Artie breakfast, but what he would say was, and this haunted me for years, he would always go, "Artie breakfast."
What a scene.
It's like, I don't want to laugh in his face, but like, "Artie breakfast."
Wow.
So after the first day, I'd make the mistake of telling my fucking buddies what
they
I'm
all
doing.
dropped by.
Oh, they all came by, and like my friend
How long
70.
did that go on for?
I did 25 hours. So when I completed the 25 hours, I had to go back to the probation officer. And I go in there, and he goes, "You're going to have to get in front of the judge again. And, but you need to," he goes, "Dude, you have nothing in your life. You don't have a job right now." I was getting paid under the table, and my father's business, I was doing that secretly. And he's like, "You have no job. You have no college credit. You're not in college. A judge is going to really get pissed. He might give you another year. So you got to get an activity." And, you know, as a big fan of this show, I heard the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. I called up, and the guy was so nice. I told him my situation with my old man. I told him I'm broke, and he gave me a scholarship.
What?
Wow.
They were so nice to me there. So he
Oh,
gave
so
me
you got to go speak.
the whole thing. The whole thing cost me. The whole thing was $3,000, and he gave me like $2,000. So I had to come up with another $1,000. I got like a payment plan, and I had to work it off for a few years, but it was no big deal. And the
So
school.
when you went in front of the judge, you said, "Hey, I'm going to Connecticut School of
I
Broadcasting."
said, well, my
and they
lawyer-
looked favorably on that.
My lawyer said he's in school right now studying broadcasting. And so I would go there and
The young man is really straightening out his life.
Meanwhile-
the judge is thinking Northwestern University.
Right.
And
No,
you're at Columbia.
one look at me, he wasn't thinking Northwestern.
School of
But that was at the height. I mean, that's what I started to get into you
Young
guys.
man's going for higher education.
That's in March of '87. March to June of '87, when I got into you guys in a way that was like, and me, about 5 of my buddies, it was crazy. I mean, we listened to you guys. It was a religion with us, and I would go in there influenced by you. I was the first generation sort of influenced by you, and I'll never forget. At the end of the course, you had to do a DJ thing on the air,
Right.
And the whole class is listening, and there was a deep voiced DJ guy from like Connecticut,
Yeah.
and I introduced the Run DMC record, and all I said was, there's 3 Negroes I'd like to party with. That's what I said.
Right.
So some people giggled and everything. The guy goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." He goes, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I go, "Well, I'm just trying to be funny." He goes, never say anything racial on the air. That's ridiculous." And of course I went, "Hey, Howard Stern does it. He's the best there is. He's my hero." He's like, "Listen, this came out of this guy's mouth." He goes,
Listen, asshole.
Howard Stern is not going to be around in a year.
It's the professor.
He goes, "Howard Stern is a flash in the pan." He goes, "He's not, I mean, come on, don't do that. You want to make a living in this business, right?" So I said, "Yeah." So I got through, I graduated, and you go to their job placement program. There was one job available in Wyoming.
Oh, right.
$150 a week, and but I got a degree, and the degree helped me get out of.
You know, it's funny. I would have applied for the job in Wyoming.
Yeah, that's what we did.
I tried to get a job. It said DJ needed every week in Billboard magazine. The
Right.
same ad appears. I'm sure it's still there.
They still need a DJ.
DJs needed in Alaska. So I go, okay.
Of course.
I'll go.
Everything needed. Doctors, plumbers.
So my dad explained to me I suck so bad that I'd probably need to travel. And I applied. I got nothing back.
Nothing even from Alaska.
I went to Poughkeepsie. I went to WPDH in Poughkeepsie. I applied to the Alaska radio station. I went into Camp Hill, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Well, that's where I started.
And they wouldn't even hire me there.
Oh, my God.
You know.
Really, Robin? I don't know everything about you.
Camp Hill was the worst.
Oh, yeah?
Because my sister lived there, and I figured, well, I'll live near my sister, and like, for sure they're gonna want me. I mean, who do they have? Meanwhile, the guys sounded pretty good. I heard the radio.
Yeah, they had some pretty professional guys there.
Don't you think struggling like that just builds so much character in a way, though?
Yeah, it does.
But
Well, yes, you never struggled, and look at you.
But in a way,
I never struggled. I'm one of the examples of I struggled and it did nothing for my
I'm
character.
teasing you.
the funny thing is that I got a letter from a guy the other day. He goes, "Dear Mr. Stern and the rest of the Howard Stern Show, my name is so-and-so. I'm a student at blah, 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 and I host a show at the radio station every Friday night." And he goes, "My show is the safe harbor period the FCC allocates, allowing for explicit lyrics." I forgot this guy's still on the phone, but listen to this. So the guy evidently went on the air and started doing a discussion about alternate methods of sexual protection. Talked about how they could substitute saran wrap with duct tape at the base of a condom and, you know, all kinds of weird shit like that. And he's like, "Hey, man, this really sucks." He goes, "I got suspended, and you're my hero, and I think civil liberties have been violated as a result."
Wow.
There's talk of reinstating the safe harbor period at the station. There will definitely be serious limits put on what I can discuss on the air. By contacting you, I'm hoping you can find the time in your schedule to call into my show and give your opinion. This kid would hate my opinion. My opinion would be, I'd like to call this kid and go, "Listen, asshole. What do you think? I just got on the air and was able to say all kinds of weird shit?"
But you got fired from your college station.
Yeah, but
So take your firing.
But it was original back then. I mean, you know, this guy, what he's got to do, and the guy at the Connecticut School of Broadcasting was probably right in saying to Artie, "Listen, before you get in the fucking clown car, be an acrobat. You know, I mean, like, you know, get on the air, do it. Let me see you do it straight."
Artie's a genuinely funny guy.
Yeah, but you
that dude didn't recognize Artie's skill.
No, believe me.
That's the problem.
Thank you, Robin. That was the nicest thing anyone ever
Hey, I recognized your skills.
You did, brother. God bless you.
All right.
But you know, people ought to try figuring out who they're talking to sometime.
Because every guy at the college radio station thinks they're funny. Now they're going to get on and do the Howard Stern Show. And it's like, you know what? Slow down a little bit. You can play by the rules a little
I
bit.
told you, the guy at my broadcasting school said the one thing you need to do, Robin, is get rid of that laugh.
Oh, really? Yeah, right. Okay.
Well, he's right. It's a little much.
The most recognizable laugh in the history of broadcasting.
I tell you, a lot of people have said that.
But yeah, so you think that would be interesting if the Howard TV films that? That would be funny,
definitely.
right?
What are you gonna
come
do?
back. What are you going to say to these kids?
I gotta figure it out. I don't know. I also found out I'm going into my high school Hall of Fame. Me and Ray Liotta.
Whoa!
Wait a
I mean,
second.
what are you gonna do? It's like
Are
I
you
gotta
the
figure out.
commencement speaker at the Connecticut School of
I
Broadcasting?
have no. I mean, I graduated. There wasn't a formal graduation.
No.
I might just go and talk to a class. But anything's funny. Me trying to give people advice.
Yeah, I wonder what you're going to say to them.
I mean, the route I took is just sheer luck. It's like a
Arthur
fucking
Lang.
angel was on my shoulder guiding
Arthur
me.
Lang, here are your students.
Right, exactly.
Ralph.
Hey now.
You know.
I am curious to hear right from Ralph's mouth, though, the official reaction to Howard's announcement.
What, were you sleeping through it yesterday?
Yeah, he doesn't know you called in. He was asleep.
Oh, my God.
No, I already
Artie.
slept through it.
What, did I sleep through it?
You were,
Did
were
Ralph
nodding
call
out.
in?
Yes.
It was later in the day.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
It was
I
after
swear-
8:30 when you're sleeping.
I swear to God, I don't remember.
You had
Ralph
just finished
calling.
2 cupcakes and your sugar high
You
was
were
crashing.
taking a little nap.
I gotta stay away from those
Artie,
cupcakes.
what are you doing, man?
What am I doing? I'm doing obese living.
No, but you're sleeping during the show. I mean, like this, like it's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
it's okay.
insulting.
Then it gives me a chance to like kind of jump in, and then
It's so
Artie wakes
funny.
up, and it's kind of a nice dynamic.
You don't
Wait.
mind, Howard?
What? No.
Wait till you see Artie climbing off that little couch. It's
Right,
the
yeah, I mean, you talk about Howard TV. This guy earns his living. He's laying on a couch while we're in commercial break, and our commercial breaks are 3 minutes at the
That is
most.
funny footage. Ooh.
Then I wake him up to come back in, and he can't get up off the couch.
Is he like a giant bear, like turning over?
Yeah, well, his belly, too, like he was in the sit-up position. Hey-oh, yes. What is this? It's you? Oh, it's me, okay. Artie's asleep on the couch.
He was sleeping in here. Didn't you hear him snoring again while we were talking to Bubba?
You know, we were just talking to him. We're like, what does he do the rest of the day that he's so tired? I mean...
Look, there he goes.
He can't even get out of the bed.
Get on that thing.
Let him just sleep.
For once, I didn't do it.
Look at this. He was dead out.
Sorry, Artie.
He's like a pregnant woman trying to get off that couch.
Artie.
What is going on with you, man? Art.
I'm just so excited for you.
Artie, what's going on with you?
Nothing.
What are you doing the rest of the day? You're so tired.
It's like a bear.
You don't do anything. What is it, Doug?
There's a bed set up if he wants to take a nap.
You want
in
to
the
sleep
studio.
near the microphone? What's going on with you, man? You're so tired. You're asleep.
What did you do yesterday?
What's going on? What's this?
Yesterday,
Is it the cupcake thing? Because you're eating so many that they're like the sugar is bringing you up and
Well,
now
I
you're
think
I
crashing?
can't believe that.
the weight has a lot to do with it.
Is it the
brother.
weight? Man. Do you walk around all day tired like this?
Yes, I'm tired. I am tired all the time.
Wow. Dude, this is serious. You were out unconscious on the couch.
What
And,
do we need to do?
and even during the Ted Nugent thing, you looked like you were going to pass out.
There were times
And I
he's
love Ted.
breathing so loud,
Look at him.
Howard, I can't hear the callers.
Oh, look at that. How do you disturb a guy? You guys feel sorry for deer? Look at me.
We're evil.
Look at Artie sleeping on the couch.
He's so blissful the way he hugs that pillow.
Look at him.
Now watch you trying to get up. Show the part where Artie tries to get out of the couch. This is. It looks like a pregnant woman, Robin said. I'm gonna watch. All right, so he hears he has to come back in.
He's all curled up in the Bobby
watch it.
Trin.
It's me at work.
Hello.
Wait, watch this. Look at you. Yeah, that's Artie at work. Time for another day. Look at this. You can't get up. Dude, you can't even get out. What is going on with you? Look,
What's going on with me?
Look at this. You
you
fall
fell
back.
back on the couch.
I just wonder
What was
what's
that move?
going on with me. I don't know.
You can't get up?
Are you in pain?
The schedule's rough, man.
We always try to come up with new and fresh ideas.
Right.
And somebody, and I don't know who, and I wish I could give them the credit, said they had a good idea. That what we're going to do when I have my bachelor party is that one lucky serious listener.
That was my idea.
Okay. That was your idea. Okay.
Are you sure you
Well,
didn't do
no,
this for
because
Richard?
watch how
Wait, listen to me.
maybe,
That
but watch how it came back to bite me.
Listen to this. So Sal sends me an email, says, I got a great idea. One lucky listener should win. They have to do something really outrageous to get to go to the bachelor party. So then someone else wrote,
Doug Goodstein
wrote, you know what? We should make Sal have to do something really outrageous.
To get to the bachelor
Because he ain't
party.
going to no bachelor party. So Sal's freaking out now.
I'll call Richard, ask him for an idea, and I'll see what I can come up with.
You know, it's a shame you would never be at my wedding.
Hey, it's a shame you're getting married, so touche, cocksucker.
Why do you care?
What do I care?
He cares a lot.
I care.
What do you care? Why do you care whether I get married?
Well, it's not. I'm real happy for you and Beth, man, because you deserve it.
Why are you
and
so angry?
I'm not angry. I'm glad you deserve it. You know, I think it's.
I
You
deserve it.
what?
I deserve
You
what?
deserve the happiness.
A life of pain? That's
Well,
what you're saying I'm going to have.
That's what you've been saying for 15 years.
You
I grew
might
up
be
on
right.
that.
That's right.
But
why are you obsessed with me getting married?
well, like
You've
the
been on a mad tear.
well, like the fans say, it is hypocritical. But hey, people change, things change. You change your nose, you change your chin, you change your marriage ideas. So
I didn't change my chin.
yeah, they change the fat
that's
underneath
right,
it.
that's right. And
So
believe me, you might need that instead of that disgusting goatee.
hey,
Madon.
I'm using that as an example.
All right, go ahead.
And you're getting married. Good for you. Good for Beth.
Yeah, so why are you angry about it?
You think better for Beth.
I think better for the the show. I always think of the show first. Howard's going to be miserable, locked in a prenup when there are times.
Locked into a prenup?
Well, she's locked in a prenup. So now, when you're in a situation.
Why am I locked in if I'm in a prenup? It sounds like I'm
Sounds like you're in a catbird
scot-free.
seat.
No, Beth's locked in the prenup. So let's walk through a scenario. You get pissed off at Beth over
Right.
something,
Out
like she
the
doesn't.
door.
Like lately, you said she don't shave her twat anymore the way you like her
She
to.
does shave her twat.
But-
One time she didn't shave her twat, and it turned out it was like I was off by a day.
But
Go ahead.
that's the first sign of many. That's the first sign.
She shaves her twat every day.
Yeah, but you're already starting to get a little pissed. Things are starting to change the way she wants it. She wants it.
Why,
She
that's
starts-
your marriage. Why are you married is what I want to ask.
But
You're
the thing is-
you clearly hate your wife. You hate family life.
I don't know.
I don't hate
how
family
he could
life. I
go
love my
home
kids
after
dearly.
yesterday's wrap-up show.
Very easily. I call her up and go, you hear anything today? She goes, no. And I go, what's for dinner?
You really hate your wife.
No.
No, you do.
You do, Sal.
No, I don't. Nope. But the thing is, I'm
Should I
happy.
play what you said?
What's that?
Should I play what you say about her?
Well, you can play what you want. I said it.
Clearly, your anger is at her.
I have anger. I think I can't communicate with my wife. So the
She
times.
won't blow you. She won't give you sex. I understand what you're
Why don't
saying.
you play that train sound effect?
You don't feel she's in
not a
the
bad idea.
She's not in the shape you want her to be in.
She's losing weight,
All right, but she's still not the right.
but
shape.
she's going out more now that she's losing weight, which is kind of scary.
So she's
Right.
still not with you.
But
No.
she sees him as another child in the house. She sees him as one of the other
Yeah,
kids.
and then Sal's whole rap is like, I'm still expected to provide, but she doesn't want to give me sex. Meanwhile, you're not
Like
providing.
his job didn't change. Hers did.
Yeah.
like when
And
you
you're a fat slob. How can you tell your wife to lose weight?
Dude, what are you putting this on me for? You're the one going
I'm
into this
saying to you, you're
club
angry.
of misery.
Okay, if I'm coming into the same club as you and you're so miserable, why don't you get out?
It's not that I'm completely miserable. The thing is that I have a tough time communicating with my wife. So the times that I get to talk to you and people around here, I let everything out. It's almost like therapy for
But
me.
you don't see an enormous problem there in your life? I mean,
Well, I think if I unleash that at home, obviously it could lead to a divorce, and I don't want that to happen.
I mean, you hate her.
No, I don't.
You don't
I
like
love
her. She makes
No.
she won't even kiss you. She
Yeah.
doesn't want you in the bed. You were sick, and she put you in a private room.
Like a
quarantined
dog.
Like, I mean,
That's
dude,
true.
you don't. There's nothing you like about the woman. Why are you with her? Name 5 things you love about her. You can't.
My clothes are clean. The bed is clean.
That's
Yeah,
like
you
a-
got-
that could be a
And as
maid.
they said
That
yesterday,
is-
you're describing a good maid.
Right, who takes care of
go
my good
home-
children.
So go home and tell her I'm miserable. I want you to be happy and me to be happy. I got to end this
There has to
nightmare.
be some changes.
and do you know of any maids?
Well, bring her in and talk to her. I don't know.
She'll be around at home. No,
You're
she'll like another
married.
kid in the house. I mean, that's
That's the way she sees it. Like I talked to her backstage at the 𝗵𝗄𝗄 show, and I think she loves Sal, but at the same time she's disgusted by him at many different times, and like
Right.
the pranks he does, and he's
What?
what you were running around backstage smacking people on the ass, and and it's like
Going
you're
to the
drunk.
booths.
Dude, when Sal gets
I
drunk
go to the booth
backstage,
because I don't get any action. You know what I'm saying?
Does she know you go to that? And she's okay with it?
Women are grossed out by that
No,
shit.
it's all. It's
Yeah,
all.
you can't tell your
I
wife
really
you're
don't go to
doing
booths,
that.
Fred. I do that for the show. Come on.
Okay, good. Just checking.
But it just look. I've learned to deal with it. Howard, there were times in your marriage.
Dude, you learn to deal with it. You're out in the open about it. You've
Yeah.
announced it to the world that you're miserable in your life. Your life might as well be. You might as well be dead. You hate your life so much. Get out. I'm telling you as a friend.
I think I'm just miserable in general. Maybe
And you
know.
it's just
assume
women
that
issues?
No,
everyone's life is going to become yours.
I hope not.
Describe the perfect life to you. What would your perfect life be? Single, fucking lots of different girls.
No,
Married
the
fucking lots of girls?
perfect life is like when I go to a lot of these comedy shows. I see a lot of great wives that are by their husbands and they're drinking with them and they're rubbing their back while they're talking to me.
Who's
and
that?
A lot of couples.
Comedians or
No,
he's
no,
saying
no,
in the
fans,
audience.
fans.
The audience.
There's a lot of women who come up to me and go, look, I love my husband, and I see it, and it's really nice, and it's really nice to see a guy who, he's got those ripped up hands, and he takes care of his family, and his wife's there, and she's just supporting what he likes to do. What I like in my life is I just like maybe
Some
a little
support.
bit, a little more respect. When I walk through the house,
Tell her that. I'm getting no respect.
When you walk through the house,
I walk through the house. First thing I hear is take off your shoes.
right.
Help Antonio with his homework.
Wipe the kiss makeup off your cock.
Chili, please.
It's like any house in the Midwest.
More respect.
Wipe the kiss makeup off your cock.
That kiss makeup, that kiss makeup on my cock has put my kids through college, you fucking.
Sal and I were talking off the air yesterday, and one of the things we talked about is he was telling me they're not getting any respect thing at home, and it's a weird thing because you do want your wife to support you, especially in front of the kids. So he was saying that he was talking to his kids about using foul language, right?
Right.
And he said to them like something like,
Stop dicking around.
Stop dicking around. And his wife then scolded him in front of the kids. She's like, you have the nerve to talk to the kids like that? And you can't undermine your husband in front of the kids. That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's right.
But she does have a grown child, you know, so you know what I mean?
You don't know what
So I don't know whose side to take.
Yeah, it's just that you're such a fuck up that she feels like she's married to a child. You know you are. You fuck up everywhere. You are. You're a fuck up, right?
Why don't you just hang a fucking noose right in the middle of the place?
Are you a fuck up or not?
I guess to a certain degree, yeah. But
all right, so she doesn't know what to do with you.
Okay,
so you're not cut out for this. So get out.
I don't want to get out. I'd rather have a wife who supports what I do.
But she doesn't. She's never going to
support
you.
I mean, she puts up with it, I guess. What can I do?
She's never going to be massaging your shoulders at a comedy.
Never. I know.
Right.
Sal, as much as you claim that she's different since the marriage, you're not the guy she thought she was marrying.
She says it every day.
Right.
You're not Prince Valiant.
You took your vows, like you said. You said
vows.
Like, I could put up with her, but when you took the vows, you loved her. You didn't say, I want to put up with this woman as best I can.
Yeah, and she's young and beautiful. She could find a new man like that. Let her go do it.
Somebody else will be the daddy to those kids.
You know what? Sal's a popular guy on the show, man. Sal can get hooked up in 2 seconds when he's single.
He could.
And you can find chicks that have cleaned the apartment or whatever.
There to support the real Sal.
So you're attractive.
Hot.
Sal, I gotta tell you,
you guys are worse than my friends.
Me and you are very much alike, and I'm being dead serious because I think you're a funny guy. I think you're a talented guy. I think you're smart, but you're a maniac. You're a fuck up. And I mean, Sal,
Look who's telling you that.
And I am too. I realized, you know what I learned from the 4 years I was with Dana? It's the longest relationship I've ever been. If I got married, eventually I would fuck up like days into the marriage, and she'd be yelling at me too like I was a kid because I'm a big fucking maniac. But,
now, why did you scream at me when I called you a maniac?
well, because I'm allowed to do it.
Right.
I don't know. You know what?
I don't need another broad calling me a maniac, Robin.
Only maniacs can say maniacs to each
But I'm
other.
saying, do you understand what I'm saying?
All right, Sal.
But you have kids, and that's a hard thing. He's got beautiful kids. You can't get divorced for a while. Give it a week or something.
Better to be divorced than to be at home miserable. I mean, he's just miserable.
Is any of this? How much of this is shtick? How miserable?
Zero.
Play the clips of her yelling at me, Howard, if you want.
What page is that on?
On your page in pink, I think.
Yeah.
What is this from?
God,
This is Christmas time. I'm trying to take a family picture with my wife and the kids and the dog.
This is brutal.
Say cheese. Ready?
Cheese! Yeah, he's looking up. Hold your face normal. Don't hold the dog's ass in the picture. We do not want to see the dog's ass. I'm not kidding.
Do I sound like a maniac? Ready? 1, 2.
No, they're not ready. Stop taking the picture. They're not ready.
All right.
I'm taking the picture. I'm all saying cheese, cheese, cheese. Nobody's looking. Everybody looks like a mess.
I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, my point is clear, though, right? Okay. Where's that dog? Did she go upstairs? Yeah.
I thought it just pooped.
I don't know when it pooped under the tree. I just found it. It had to poop sometime while we were eating, I guess.
That's one.
Dude, all you gotta do is...
I'm holding the baby. Well, what does that mean? You can't bend your legs because you're holding the baby? Is that what that means? Explain it to me, because I'm baffled. I'm holding the baby. Imagine if I was holding the baby all day. I can't do the laundry. I'm holding the baby.
Christine.
I'm holding the baby. I can't wash your underwear. I'm holding the baby. I'm sorry. I can't pay the mortgage because I'm...
Obviously, you went through this on the first 2 babies.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you hear what she just said?
What'd she say?
Oh,
I can't.
Did you hear?
What did
Back
she say?
that up.
All right.
Back that up. That was the
big.
worst thing I've
That
ever
was
heard
big.
come out of a
holding the
woman.
baby. Baby. I'm holding the baby. I can't wash your underwear. I'm holding the baby. So I'm sorry. I can't because I'm holding the baby. No lights, I'm holding the baby. Can't pay the local bill.
That's brutal. I can't pay the mortgage. I'm holding.
You know what I couldn't do? She asked me to raise the shades on it, but I was just like positioned with the baby, and I just couldn't get to it.
Right.
And that's it. There you go.
She went through a laundry
So
list
if
of all
anybody
the
ever
things.
wants to question the shtick of my life, play that on
That's a
loop
hurtful
mode and
thing.
blow your brains
I'm
out.
on your side with that. That's a hurtful thing to say. I can't pay the mortgage.
All right, hold on a second. Who are you on the phone with?
My mother.
Who? Guys, take it easy. Calm down. Everybody calm down. Calm down. Everybody calm down. All right, can you take the baby?
Oh, man.
All right, now you shouldn't have heard that.
Oh,
Howard.
my
You
God.
shouldn't have.
So you asked me why you shouldn't get married. There you go.
I don't know, man.
I don't know how you guys can come to the decision to have a third kid when you can't agree
She
on
wanted a
anything
girl.
else.
I said, okay. We had 2 boys. She wanted a girl, and we had a boy. So that's fine.
Good plan.
Couldn't
Well, there
address
you go.
one of the other
Good
kids like a
plan.
girl.
You showed her. We'll have another boy.
Was there any joy in making the baby? I mean, was there any like love between you two, or was it just all business?
No. It's look, when we do make love, it's good. You know, I mean, there are some rules and regulations. You know.
Yeah, tell how the Tampa story ended.
So that's it. You know, I flip on her back and I go, "Can you finish me off?" She goes, "I'm tired. Finish yourself off."
Oh.
So I go, "Christine, just do what you got to do," and she did it. And surprisingly, she didn't pull away for the pouch. I'm like, wow, pretty good. Maybe we're in Tampa. Maybe this is a little bonus. And then all of a sudden, she's still holding it. And a few minutes go by, and I shrivel up in her hand. I turn around, and she's dead asleep. So that's how. So technically, I didn't get a freebie there. She just passed out.
She fell asleep with your dick in her hand.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you two.
There's the good and the bad, and you make the best of it. But as a man, Howard, who hasn't been married, I'm just trying to let you know, hey, maybe you should think about it a little bit more. That's my point.
As a man who hasn't
He's been married
Well,
for 20 years.
I mean, a man who has an opportunity not to get married again. Excuse me. Maybe you should reevaluate.
All right,
But,
I'm going to think about
but if
what
you're
you
happy,
said.
you're happy.
All right,
That's
thank you.
There you go.
All right, goodbye.
It is. I mean, marriages look like a horror show on the show.
Well, Will said yesterday that he took a long time to propose to his girlfriend because of all the horror stories he hears around here.
Yeah, well, maybe he's right. That's pretty horrible. A guy coming into his own little pouch that he makes.
That's kooky.
I mean, that's just as bad as it gets.
Yeah, there's no point in staying in something like that.
No.
I'll just come on myself. I don't need you there.
Right.
If I could buy you a plane ticket.
If you fall asleep jerking me off, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
Fuck.
And no hard feelings. Just listen. You're not into it.
The strangest thing about their relationship is Sal seems to know about everything to make it right. So just take that action and try to make it right.
It would mean
He knows exactly what the perfect marriage is, but he does nothing
But it would
to.
mean her not being repulsed by him.
And some of the stuff she asks him is ridiculous. Like, a guy comes home from work. Why does he have to take off his shoes the second he walks in his house? It's his house. He should be able to walk in. That's the way I see it, anyway. And that's why I'm single.
What is it? Yeah.
There's a lot of
right. Yeah, what's up?
There's a lot of weird things that goes on in the halls, So Benji just went on like this weird tear, and it started tickling everyone, and he tickled Artie, but Artie was sort of he let him do it.
Doug, I gotta move on.
Oh, it's such a funny video.
What do I have to see now? A video
Benji
of Artie?
He just like attacked Artie and tickled him,
he could make me laugh tickling.
But he giggled him.
All right,
he made
let
him
me see it. All right, if you insist, I'm trying to move along.
I want to get it in today's show. It's funny.
I was just telling everybody what a great tickler I am. I'm very ticklish myself sometimes, and I love tickling and being tickled. So we're going around and we're going to see who I can tickle the best. So here we go.
Two homos.
Wow! Yaki!
Yaki.
He's good at it.
Oh my goodness.
That was so fruity.
That was the gayest thing.
Who hasn't wanted to hold an enormous comedian in their hands and elicit laughter?
Look at this. We got a great one. We got a great one. We got a great one.
What is that about?
I'm running out the door scared shit, and the hot receptionist sees me, and, you know, I'm trying to make time with her.
So Benji was good at tickling you?
I said, I'm sitting there. Benji's doing one of his bits for the camera, right? I see him, and he goes, I'm a great tickler. And I'm sitting there with my iPod, and I see he's eyeing up me. And I go, you know what? You can't make me laugh tickling.
Look at him fighting Ronnie.
Oh. I thought this was the... Ronnie's almost killed 8 people on the staff in the last 2 weeks. So I just sat there, and I was too lazy to move. And I'm like, I know what you're looking at me. You're going to come at me. You can't make me laugh. And he ran up, and sure enough, the fucker, I was laughing.
Wow.
He tickled good. And,
did you like it?
I mean, I wasn't turned on by it.
You want him to do it to you again?
No.
I met with them many times, actually, but I said to them on one occasion, you know, if I sign up to do America's Got Talent, we got to do it in New York. I can't do it in L.A. And in the back of my mind, I said, wow, this will be a great thing for New York because it's a major sort of live show. It brings money into the city. It adds to the tax base. You understand, Robin, that this is an important thing.
Wonderful for New York.
Wonderful for New York. So I'll admit that I was a little disappointed. I was happy we brought money into Newark. But, you know, my mission, I had a weird thought that, wow, I can't believe how many parades they're going to have for me when I bring this show to New York. Because all of these shows take place in L.A., and L.A. is the center for all of this stuff. And the fact that I was in a position in my life that somebody wanted me enough that they'd move the entire production to New York was maybe the greatest thing ever. I mean, it was a wonderful thing for NBC to even consider doing that. I mean, think about it. It's crazy, really.
Yeah, to change the show's location?
I was so honored by, you know, this conversation I had with Paul 𝗛𝗏 and Meredith R. and these other people that I was moved by it. Can you imagine, for me, a shithead from Long Island?
Well,
Robin, you've said it. They all say it.
Do you have to say such nice things about yourself?
You know, honest to God, it was really quite something.
But that boy standing in the corner, being ignored by everyone.
Not everyone. There was one person who paid attention. My mother, and she wouldn't get away from me. Yes. Yeah, well, anyway, it was really quite something. And I said, you know, gee, this is a great gift for New York. So I was quite proud of myself. Of course, no one else really noticed, but so, you know, I got excited about it. Well, you know, when I met with them, I said, gee, can you find a New York venue this year? You know, they said, well, we're going to make our best effort. We really are. And you know, crazy. So last night I'm sitting home, 7 o'clock at night. My agent rings up and he's sending an email from NBC. They have this announcement to make, an announcement. So, yeah, exactly. So my agent says, you know, hey, why don't you let Howard make the announcement? There is an announcement to be made about the location. Why don't you have Howard make it? Because A, Howard's from New York. B, this really means something to New York. And you know what? It's always a little more exciting when it comes from Howard. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know, it's a good thing. So I said to my agent, I go, why is everything last minute? Why can't we plan something like this? Let's make the announcement some sort of interesting way. He said, well, yeah, I agree with you, but you know, what are you going to do? And so it was top secret. I was afraid to even tell Beth last night.
Really? Might get out.
Yeah, like who knows? She might accidentally say something to someone. And, you know, I'm guarding this secret. I've been guarding it for months, you know.
Oh, my. You knew this for months?
I knew that this was in the planning, but then they said it wasn't going to happen. At one point, they even told me I have to pay for it. So, I mean, yeah, don't think I'm joking.
Oh, my God.
So, yeah, well, you know, there's no end.
Every job you get these days.
Yeah, everyone wants me paying for stuff. This is what happens in the newspaper when they inflate your salary. Anyway, so, believe me, if I could, I'd do the whole damn show from my apartment.
You got a facility.
Yeah. Well, kill the music for 1 second, please. Thank you. So anyway, going on with the story, I'm like, oh my God, here's the announcement, and I'm going to get to make the announcement. I got to keep it super quiet. And then there's a coordinated effort. NBC's saying don't make the announcement till 7 o'clock because we're going to press release it.
Embargo.
Blah, 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 blah. Now I'm all excited that I get to make this announcement, which is part of my dream to bring revenue to New York City, blah, 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 blah. I love this city. I love the mayor. I love the governor. Blah, 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 blah. I'm planning my speech.
Even when you don't love the mayor, you love the city.
Right. No, I love the mayor.
Well, I'm talking about there have been other administrations.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I can point to a few. But nevertheless, I'm all excited. So I come in this morning, and I had to include Gary in this because he was helping me coordinate the announcement. And Gary goes, Jesus Christ, I got that memo late last night. I didn't understand that. I go, no.
This is all going on last night.
Oh, my God. Robin, carrying on with this memo, top secret, don't ask, right?
This is crazy.
And me, because they're a network, I figure they are under control and they know what the fuck they're doing.
It sounds like this is our kind of organization.
Oh, worse. We might be more organized than NBC. Honest to God, I've decided.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, with the fiasco and late night and mornings, and, you know, it's just crazy. So I go, now I know why. So I go, oh, okay, this is great. I'm keeping it quiet. So I get in this morning and I said, well, I'll tell Ronnie, because Ronnie does secure. Now in the morning I can tell him. Ronnie works over at America's Got Talent with me. I'm going to tell Ronnie, and I'm going to tell Tony, the hairdresser, because she works there with me all the time.
Right.
I said, look, I got to tell you something, the two of you. I'm not making the announcement till 7. I'm letting you know early. I haven't told a soul. But I'm going to make this announcement this morning. And here's what it is. And Tony goes, oh, yes, it's in the newspaper. yeah, this is it. I go, what newspaper is it in? Go, the Daily News.
Oh, Jesus.
So I go, no, it's not, because I have the Daily News. I open the Daily News, my Daily News. It's not in there. She goes, oh, that's interesting. And she opens her Daily News, and it's in there. So mind you, somebody gave this to the Daily News over there. They're carrying on.
And they got it into some of the editions.
And they so didn't care that they only put it into one edition. They didn't even put it in the other edition. So, again, I'm thwarted, and I feel foolish. But anyway, what can I tell you?
Well, nobody would know that all of that went on.
Well,
except for you telling it.
Well, I'm annoyed. But anyway. The exciting news is, it doesn't take away from the fact that I'm excited. The exciting news is, are you ready, Marianne?
Howard, I'm dying. I don't have no newspaper here at 6:30. Is it Radio City Music Hall in New York City? Or is it in freaking Brooklyn?
Radio City Music Hall.
You're kidding.
No.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe it! You know what kind of box they got there? You know how you're going to look on that stage? Oh, my God, Howard, it's going to be Bedlam in New York. People are going to go wild. I'm so excited. All I need is Howard in my life on the AT&T stage. I love you, Howard.
All right, Marianne, thank you.
You're
well,
the
anyway.
man, Howard. I'm the queen. I got my gown. I cannot wait.
Well, anyway,
Boy, that's the person to tell something you're excited.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, I was mildly excited. But why I'm excited about this is that, first of all, Radio City Music Hall has such a great meaning in my life. You know, many times my parents would take me there. I'd see the Rockettes in a movie after we ate at Tad's, and I'd be so gassy from Tad's, but I couldn't fart in public that my gas would back up. So there were so many painful moments in Radio City Music Hall. So many wonderful memories of my father telling me to pee, but I couldn't because my penis was too small. Right there in that bathroom at Radio City Music Hall, Robin.
But wait a minute, back
so many
up.
great memories.
Yeah, but anyway,
But wait, back up for me for a second,
yes.
because I didn't ever understand the movie and the Rockettes.
Oh, you always went around Christmas when your parents took you to Radio City Music Hall. It was a big deal. We get dressed up. They had a live show first, and then the movie.
And the Rockettes were the whole show?
The Rockettes were the main attraction.
Wow.
Look at them, Guts. They do it in unison.
Guaranteed, Howard, they're going to bring you out with Rockettes.
That's the plan. All right. So anyway,
Howard, I'm so excited.
thank you, Mary.
I love you, Howard.
I'll see you there.
I love you. All I need is Howard.
All right. Anyway, the reason I got excited about this is it's very different when you do a television show and they go live from New York as opposed to Newark.
And live from Radio City.
Radio City. It's such a legendary place. And I even said to America's Got Talent, I said, there's going to be such a run on tickets because people love to see a show. You know, and to see it at Radio City, and it's great. It's great for the city. It brings in a lot of revenue.
It's very exciting.
Very exciting, and I know it took them forever to put the deal together. And not to really, in all honesty, the guys at NBC did a beautiful job because.
Were you the holdup, Radio City? Well, Howard Stern is going to be on our marquee.
Yeah, I think they were concerned that I'd be there. I think in order to make the deal, they threw me out. But I know what a difficult deal this was to put together. And I believe it involved the governor's office. So don't ask. It's a whole thing.
Everybody got involved.
Yeah, I don't know the whole story.
I guess it is.
Where is the press
That takes
release?
up a lot of time, doesn't it? Having your set at Radio City Music Hall.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. It's really great. And can you imagine the fans here in New York going nuts with the tickets and the whole thing? It should be really, really great. It is one of the most historic venues in the world. And let's see what Paul said. There are a few entertainment shrines in the world that are as venerated as Radio City Music Hall. He used a lot of big words.
Venerated.
Yeah, well, that's how you get to be the head of late night.
What does that mean?
Many of them, who knows? I think that's like when you put holes in something and a lot of air goes through it.
I think that's ventilated.
Oh, right. Same difference. Many of America's greatest performers have graced this legendary stage. Now AGT will have the rare opportunity to discover greatness in this renowned venue. We're delighted. The 8th season of America's Got Talent will come from New York. Blah, blah, blah. We applaud Governor Cuomo and New York legislature for developing and advocating programs that attract investment and create jobs for New Yorkers. Said Rick Cotton, Executive Vice President, General Counsel for NBC. Let's see. Today's announcements further proof that New York is becoming the place to be for film and television industry, Governor Cuomo said. See?
Oh, the governor's coming.
Yeah. Well, that was my dream.
Well, let me say, I will ask something here because I'm reading now what was in the Daily News.
Thank you.
And it says that it's due to the Jimmy Fallon tax credit?
Yeah, well, I think that NBC wants to move the Tonight Show to New York.
Right.
So in order to keep him there, they created a tax benefit for NBC to keep the show in New York.
Wow.
Yeah. I hope I'm saying that right. I mean, what do I know? I mean, that's the worst kept secret, too, that Jimmy Fallon's taking over the Tonight Show. It's a done deal.
They've already made a law in New York.
Here, look. Jimmy Fallon closes NBC Tonight Show deal. Seth Meyers eyed for late night. It's already a done deal.
Where's Jay in all this?
Jay's out the fucking door.
They're not even talking about it. Last time.
If I'm Jay, I'm going to Fox.
Last time, remember, they would say, you know, Jay will still be in the mix. Now there's no even in the mix.
Do you imagine Fox just takes Jay and then they have the #1 late night show?
Is that possible?
What? What?
You know, sometimes those things just don't work out.
You know what I might do? I might let Jay warm up the crowd for America's Got Talent this summer.
That would be so funny.
Hey, everybody. Hey, here comes your judge. How it's doing?
All right, when the judges come out, you're going to stand up.
Isn't that great?
Let's practice.
All right, we're going to practice now. Everyone say, you're going to Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. Everyone practice the chant.
And put up your arms like this when you want to make the judges get an X.
That's right. If you don't like something, you can boo. That's a practice. 1, 2, 3, boo.
Anybody with a T-shirt?
Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's march to inherit The Tonight Show is nearly complete. The late-night host has closed a new deal with NBC that will pave the way for him to replace Jay Leno in the 11:35 p.m. slot. What's so great is, too, they drag it out. Jay just looks like a buffoon.
But now I didn't understand what you were talking about. So you knew all of this before Jay did that duet.
Yeah.
With Jimmy Fallon the other day. No wonder you said it made him look like a shithead.
Yeah, he's a shithead. Everything Jay does is a shithead. I'm so glad NBC is getting rid of him. Yeah, because we got to do upfronts in L.A. with I got to appear with the crew of The Voice. You know, for something. I don't even know what it is. And I know Leno's going to be there. It's going to be fucking embarrassing.
Oh, really?
Hopefully they'll fire his ass before I got to go do that next month.
Would he show up?
I don't know.
Why would he show up?
He could do a duet with me. Still not clear as when exactly Fallon will take over tonight. The Hollywood Reporter's source says some NBC execs want to launch Fallon's New York base tonight in February during the network's highly rated coverage of the Winter Olympics. February. Oh, okay.
February what?
Oh, February. February.
Oh.
February.
February of 2014.
But producer Lorne Michaels has said to prefer to give Fallon a little more time.
Lorne Michaels going to produce.
First of all, that's the star of late night right now. You see, Lorne Michaels knows how to play it. I was just telling Gary this. The guy quietly behind the scenes now has completely wrapped up late night. He owns it. He's got the 12:30 slot he's going to produce with Seth Meyers. He's got the 11:30 slot with Fallon. And he's got Saturday Night Live, completely locked up the entire franchise. And he controls the whole fucking thing. That's the way to do it. And I admire that. It keeps his mouth shut. You never hear from the guy.
Well, hasn't he had his run-ins? I mean, there was a period of time where he didn't run Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, look how well that worked out.
But he let him flounder, and then he came back, and he was the savior, I guess.
Yeah, he did it perfectly.
Jay saved, but no accolades.
Wouldn't you love if Jay took over Conan's show at TBS? Stole
That's
the show.
What he should do. Now he should start hiding in the closet at TBS meeting.
Would Conan kill him? He probably would just kill him.
You know what? Yeah. And everybody would say he had a right to.
I was watching Conan. I watched because I love Seth Rogen, and Seth Rogen was a guest. He was so good on Conan. But I taped it. You know, otherwise you forget about Conan.
I haven't really looked since he started that show.
It's somewhat sad when you tune in, actually. You feel bad for the guy.
You almost feel like nobody's watching but that audience he's talking to.
Yeah.
Like there's no one at home.
Yeah, I mean, he just like blew out. Well, okay. What are you going to do?
It's like nobody even talks about, are you going to do Conan? No, that isn't even a question anymore.
Right. I would do Conan if I lived in LA just because I feel bad for him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, people, are you going to do Fallon? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? Nobody says Conan.
Yeah.
Used to be the guy.
Yeah, NBC was talking to me about doing some appearances before the start of America's Got Talent. I told them I don't want to do too many. I hate those fucking appearances. I think next week I got to do the Today Show.
Yeah, you said maybe
with the whole group.
Interview?
I don't like to do group interviews. I'll be honest. I'm not such a great team player.
You know what's? How do they seat you even?
It's like Howie and I are bookends, and then the two gals.
On a couch.
Yeah, and they kind of seat us the way we are as judges. Like Heidi's next to me, and then Mel B is next to Howie.
Uh-huh.
It's like wherever we go, we're glued that way. And so they were like, "Hey, would you go on the Today Show and talk to Matt?" I go, "Yeah, sure." And they go, "Oh, with the whole gang." And I go, "Oh, okay."
Well, now Heidi's going to be the big attention getter because she saved her kid.
Right. It's perfect.
I'm going to talk to you. Who you saved?
I'm gonna stand there.
You didn't even tell me. She also saved the nanny. She was.
Excuse
saving
me.
Everybody in Hawaii.
Are you forgetting that I'm a hero and I saved a guy from jumping off a bridge a couple of years ago?
How many years ago?
I'm still playing that one. I'm actually going to go on dressed as 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿𝗱. I'll be like, "Oh, hello, Matt. I'm back."
Oh, dear.
Fucking 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿. Everyone acting like now they all of a sudden love her. You all hated her. Give Matt a break. He's just trying to get rid of her so fucking you people would be happy.
I think people just love to be involved.
Yeah. Like all of a sudden Matt's a bad guy because they got rid of 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿. Nobody even liked her.
What's wrong with the Today Show? Nothing's wrong with it.
P.S. Matt doesn't even have the power to get rid of anybody. As much as you'd like to think, he didn't have the power to get rid of 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿. That's the network's decision. You should fucking
still,
head.
they're like, you shouldn't have even talked about it.
Right.
They act like Al Roker is a saint. Al Roker never said anything?
Al Roker hates 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿. Let's start that rumor. No, Al likes everyone. That's what I'm going to do. You know what? I am going to go on the Today Show, and I'll sit there and I'll let Heidi do her thing, and I'll let Mel B do their thing, and I'll let Howie do his thing. And then whatever little time is left over for me, I'm going to say I'd like to make a statement now in favor of Mr. Matt Lauer. And then the place will quiet down, and I will just say, can we be honest? Everyone hated 𝗦𝗁𝗄𝗿. I don't know one woman who watches the Today Show who liked her. And this idea that everyone is blaming Matt, why don't you all go fuck yourselves? I mean, really, it's abhorrent to me. This is what NBC should do for Matt, but I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I'll take the hit. I'm just going to go, it's
Are you so sure that they're on board with Matt?
I don't care what they're on board with. I'm on board with Matt.
Because I've been hearing some crazy stuff about people who have already been lined up to replace Matt Lauer.
They're making a mistake. Their ratings will go way down.
Did you see that all weekend? They were talking about
sure.
The guy from CNN.
Everyone hates him. That guy from CNN. They don't know what... CNN be thrilled to get rid of Anderson Cooper. That motherfucker takes over New Year's Eve. You want to hang yourself. Anderson Cooper. Like, that's some sort of bargain.
They apparently have been in secret talks with him.
What, Anderson Cooper is better than Matt Lauer? I don't think so. No.
NBC is doing strange things to get ratings these days. Disparaging their head guys.
Anybody who's good. But, hey, I'm on board with NBC. This moving to radio...
Are you going to be all right?
I'm going to throw up. I'm so excited.
This is too exciting for you.
It really is. I'm thrilled. First of all, the show, the schedule is from 9 to like 11 o'clock on Tuesday night. So this way I can just go right home and go to bed.
You almost live there.
Yeah, exactly. Radio City's across from here, from this building.
I know.
I didn't know that. I know you know that.
You didn't know?
I just learned that. But look out the fucking window. Maybe I know something. Ronnie just said to me, we're right next door to Radio City. I go, no kidding.
You're across the street.
Oh, I didn't know that. I said, is there any way I can get there underground?
You're so funny. You're right in the neighborhood, and you probably said, I wonder how you get there.
Well, how do you get there?
Say where you get here.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get here either. I still don't know this address.
Oh, my
And I'm not joking.
You don't know where we are. If somebody said to you, where is your building?
I know it's the McGraw-Hill building, but I don't...
where is it?
I don't know.
What street is it on?
What I say is it's in Rockefeller Center.
And what street is it on?
I don't know. I told you I don't know.
It's on
How would I know that?
6th Avenue.
That would mean I have to actually open my eyes when I'm in a car and look at something.
And between what and what?
I don't know. I know 6th Avenue, maybe?
Well, it's on 6th
Oh, it's not between 6th Avenue?
Can you picture? That's pretty good. That's
Is it like 47th Street?
No.
What is it? Where are we? Where are we right now? Someone tell me where we are. I should know that.
We're, you really want to know?
Yeah.
We're between 48th and 49th.
Well, I was off 1 block.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that makes a big difference because you can't even see from 40.
That's a nice building, too, though.
Yeah.
Can you picture on a map where we are?
No. I don't.
You can't picture New York.
I love not to know.
Really?
I really do. I love not to know. I don't have any idea where anything is, and I'm embarrassed by it. And I've got to get that under control. That's one of my things on my someday maybe list. That
Do you
someday
think you could recognize the state of New York on a map of the United States?
I know where it is. Yes.
You could recognize it and point it out.
No.
They picked out shapes.
I don't know anything.
Like not the.
I know where like Texas is because it looks like weird. It's at the bottom there. I know where Florida is. I know where New York is. Kind of. It's in that upper right-hand
It's
corner.
in a jumble of states.
It's in a jumble of bullshit.
Could you pick it out?
Yeah, I know, like Vermont's there somewhere.
You said you couldn't get home. Could you really?
I think I could get home, but it would take me some time to figure it
He'd
out.
have a phone that he used
my Google
the
phone.
GPS
But
on.
so you wouldn't know in general what direction to walk, or?
No, I have no idea.
Wow.
If I walked out of the building right now, I'd have no idea where I was or how to get home.
I told Benji I live 2 blocks from him. He used GPS to find me. He's been there since.
And you know what? I'm going to admit something even more embarrassing.
What?
When I left your apartment, I used GPS again to get home, even though I had just come 2 blocks to see you. I have no idea where anything is. I don't know how you guys do that.
That's part of what's so great about Manhattan is you can.
I know.
It's easy to get around.
yeah.
That's what I said to my wife. We don't need to live in Manhattan. It's a waste on me because I don't know where anything is.
Do you know how wide the island is?
No. So, I don't know.
It's only 2.5 miles wide.
Yeah,
at the widest.
You're telling me information I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
funny.
honest.
There's a restaurant, a wonderful restaurant that's a couple of blocks from Howard. I told him I was there. He goes, "Oh, I've never been. I don't know that restaurant."
Of course not. I don't know any restaurant. I only know where Beth takes me.
You gotta start. If you start bike riding, you'll learn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
forget
well,
bike riding.
it's very
We'd
dangerous.
Get lost, and we'd never hear from him.
Everyone I know who bike rides has been hit by a cab in Manhattan.
Fred rides a bike. He's never
Not
been
in
hit by
Manhattan,
a
I
bike.
don't.
No, he
Oh, you
doesn't.
don't?
No,
I do not.
Well, it's
People are
different.
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm talking
I
about
don't know
people
how people
who are.
do it. I thought Fred did it.
No, it's so dangerous.
But anyway,
remember that good-looking kid who used to work for us? That guy that every
Sussy.
chick loved? Yeah, no, not Sussy.
Not
I know
Sussy.
he was for the TV.
From the Howard TV. He was a bike rider, big bike rider, athlete. Boom, gets hit by a cab. He has a scar now from the top of his head to the chin.
He's still better looking than all of us.
Yeah, he is.
Who was that?
Was that gum?
No.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah.
He got slammed, and then I have another friend who she went right over the top of a cab.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she's some athlete. I mean, it's ridiculous.
They're putting out all those bike lanes, and they're confusing.
Right,
Have you noticed that?
Robin. I don't even know where we are. What would I
You
notice?
don't know what's going
I
on.
just confessed to you. I don't know how to get home from here.
There are all these bike lanes, and then they have these left turn lanes. You don't know what's going on the street anymore. Is that the bike lane? Is that the turn lane? Of
Yeah.
course people are getting killed. Then they have these pedestrian things where people just start sitting in the middle of the street.
Right. Well, anyway, so the big news is, even though it's already in the newspaper and I was supposed to make the announcement, so that's a bit of a disappointment.
You
but-
know what? The other thing in the daily news story, it's really, I can't believe they put this in the
Go ahead.
story. That part of the reason they're moving the show to Radio City Music Hall is because you complained about the commute to Newark.
Well, I did. I mean,
But that doesn't. I mean, that doesn't need to be in the story. Let it just be.
I didn't write
his heroic story.
Yeah.
Howard brings.
You know what?
Not that he whined.
Going to New York,
complain.
going to Newark wasn't even that bad, actually. I mean, it didn't take us that long. It was like 20 minutes, on a good night. But I'm thrilled about this. This is just exciting. To me, it's exciting to walk into Radio City to do a network television show. I think it's great.
Yeah, it's just that's like you took a shot at Newark instead of this is just a great thing for New York.
Right. No, this is a slam dunk home run. Gets me totally psyched up about the show and doing it this year. Can you
what
imagine?
Are they going to say live from
New York? Hey,
or Radio City Music Hall.
Right, live from Radio City Music Hall. Everyone's excited about it. And so, especially for our fans, this summer I'll see you in Radio City Music Hall because, that'll be fun. That'll be nice.
Ronnie, I just found out that the Radio City bit is being added to the Daily Show. That's seriously why I'm here.
What about?
I just want to know if that makes things a lot easier on you.
Yes, it does. It makes life a million times easier for me and for him, for Mr. Stern. He can be home in 5 minutes. He doesn't have to worry anymore.
Given the fact that it's so close to Sirius.
Yeah.
Will you walk him over there?
No.
You're still going to drive? Won't it seem kind of silly?
What are you talking about?
Going from Sirius to Radio City. I imagine there's going to be some days where he's going to have to go from...
No, he's not.
What about a dry run?
It's at night.
What about a dress rehearsal?
It's at night. It's at night. That's another thing. Where are you coming from with this? It's at night. It's at night. It's at night.
Say that again?
It's at fucking night. Get out.
What do you got there?
Get out.
What is that? All right, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Get out.
I'm leaving.
Get out.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
Hey, it's Gary 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. On Monday's wrap-up show, John and I talked about that Howard was in a very bad mood. A lot of you called in, had a lot of tough questions for us. I think we answered all of them. Here's what happened.
Let's start off with Steve in Jersey. Steve, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys.
Hi, Steve.
I just know Howard, I've been listening to you, Howard, for, 20-something years. 89, I started listening. I love the guy to death. He's really getting out of touch with his fans when he gets on there, and he's just so successful, has so much money, and complains constantly about it. I mean, we love to hear about his life, but he's losing touch with a lot of his fan base, the way he does things sometimes.
Well, I mean, the reason you listen to the show is you want to hear Howard and his life, and you want to hear him complain about it and, goof with his parents and yell at people here and everything that he does. He had a tough week, and he's letting you know how he feels. And, yeah, you're saying, well, if I was on AGT and if I blah, 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 I wouldn't complain about it. Everybody complains, no matter how successful they are.
No, I know. I love the guy to death. I hate, I hear people like me call in, and sometimes I get pissed at him. But today, I don't know, it just kind of bothered me a little, and I figured I'd call you guys. I'm a pretty middle-of-the-road listener, an average guy, and it aggravates me a little sometimes.
I get that. But again, that's what you want to hear in the show. You don't want to hear Howard come on and say, hey, what a great day. Everyone's in a great mood. That's just, one, it'll never happen. And two, that's not why so many people love the show. But he was being pretty hard on himself this morning, no doubt about it.
I'd also be upset if he came in and was like, there's this thing that happened, but I'm not going to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I'd rather him say how he feels.
Yeah, better that he puts it all out there.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, like I said, today, I mean, I don't call too often, first-time caller, but I listen constantly, and today it got me calling. So I don't know if it's me, or if it's just him. I don't, it could be my mood today, but I just wasn't in the mood to hear it today.
All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Steve, and taking the time. And, yeah, I mean, Howard definitely was in one of those moods this morning. You could tell, and I don't think he really took it out on anybody here. I thought he more took it out on, whatever the subject matter was that he was discussing. And you want Grumpy Howard, but sometimes, as Steve's saying, maybe you don't. So, I don't know, sort of a mixed bag there.
I never want Grumpy Howard.
Well, that's because you're here. If you're a listener, Grumpy Howard sometimes is the best.
Right.
Let's go to David in New York. David, you're on the wrap-up show.
Mama Booey.
Hey, David.
Hey, I just noticed off of the Mark Wahlberg interview that Howard just seemed a little distant, and it seemed like he just wanted to get it over with,
I don't think that was the case. I know Mark was on a really tight schedule, and he had to be out by, I think, 8:15. So Howard had to do sort of a compressed interview there. I don't think his mood had anything to do with that. And I thought it was a pretty good interview because Mark will call out Howard, and Howard will call out Mark. And
that's what I was looking for, because that's what happened in the last interview. Yeah, but I didn't get a lot of that. I got a lot of question and answer.
They went back and forth a little bit.
Especially at the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning. They talked about, both Howard and Robin said that Mark going to revert back to his old ways and stuff, but he's a pretty religious guy. And Mark did say that he'll only come in if he really believes in the movie. And last time he came in with Ted, we all know how that turned out. So, and by the way, I mean, Mark Wahlberg's a pretty smart guy. I mean, he got a piece of Ted that made over $500 million already worldwide, and he produces a bunch of different stuff. He's I really respect what he does in the entertainment industry. Puts on a lot of good shows too.
Yeah, he does. It's really good. He's really up and coming. So another thing it reminded me of was I don't know if you remember way back the old Eddie Murphy interview, like the first Eddie Murphy interview.
Yeah.
I kept thinking of that every time I was listening to the question and answer that they were having back and forth.
Well, again, I think it was more a matter of Mark being on a tight schedule versus because, I mean, Gary just came in here. I mean, he loves coming up here with Howard. I mean, they've got this respect for each other that they've had for years.
Yeah, he was just on a tight schedule today. But he listen, I give him this much credit, too, man. He always stops by whenever he's got a project. Mostly, except for that one time we made fun of him. But he always comes by when he has a project. And not everybody who's supposed to be a friend does. Sometimes they skip us. He usually doesn't.
No, he was heading over, I know, to GMA and doing a couple other things today. He does always come by. So, David in Maryland, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi. The interviews are still CERN terrific and everything. But when he just is talking and you all are backing him up, it's filled with a bunch of lies. I mean, he loves AGT. Loves it. Stop complaining about it. That's not what we want to hear. You tell us he's doing what we want. What we want is the truth. Be honest. He's not honest anymore.
I can tell you. Hold on. Can I answer that? Wait
a second, Gary.
Hold on. He doesn't love it today. So today he was being honest. Maybe he'll love it tomorrow, but today he was not loving it, and he was being very honest.
He makes things up. Nobody will admit.
Dude, I was in there this morning, and John is my witness. He was not making that up.
No, he wasn't.
And, I mean, why doesn't anybody admit that Robin's a lesbian? I mean,
because
why don't
she's
you talk
not.
about the real... Oh, please.
David, that's Robin's story to tell.
But hold on, that's not even true. Robin's not a lesbian. That's the line I would use if she were. Why are you sure she is? I've been away with her. I've been to the Anne Frank house drunk with her boyfriend.
You were with Justin Bieber and her at the Anne Frank Museum?
Jesus, that's your stab at comedy, brother?
No, but I mean, come on, she's a girl lover. But we need to get back to honesty on the show, Gary.
Well,
I
think what you want to get into is whatever you think is honesty. You want to get into your weird conspiracy theories and call them real.
No. I'm not a conspiracy person. I just want honesty.
Well, what else?
And I love you.
What else do you think David? What else do you think is missing?
I just don't think the stories are truthful. That's all. I think there's a lot of what John said. I think you say what you think the audience wants to hear. I don't think it's all honesty anymore. That's all.
When did John say that? John, what's wrong with you?
When did I say that, David?
Didn't you just say that Howard says and does what the audience wants? Didn't you just say that to the first caller?
No. Or if I did, I forgot the context of what we were talking about.
He said something about Robin being a lesbian, but not
Yeah,
that.
no. He means the first caller.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking about the first caller.
Right.
You told the first caller that everybody's, sometimes wants to make the show what they want, but Howard's just doing what everybody wants, but he isn't anymore. I don't think
By being himself is what he was saying. By
Yeah.
talking about what's in his life.
I said, look.
But I don't think he tells the truth.
But David, are you saying that Howard got up this morning and said, "I'm in a great mood, but just to make the show more interesting, I'm going to tell everybody that I feel like shit and I did not have fun at AGT last week"?
Maybe not this morning, but I think there is a lot of that in the show, more now than there was maybe 5-6 years ago.
Okay, point well taken. I don't agree, but you get to say what you want to say, David.
Yeah, David, thanks for calling in, and you're entitled to your opinion. But Steve's right. What I was saying was Howard simply is always himself. And sometimes what I was telling the earlier caller was, do you think Howard's coming in and saying, "Hey, AGT's been wonderful. It's a great day. Let's," that's just not who he is.
Well, I think he would come in and say that if he
felt it.
If he said, if he had a particularly great time and something great happened that was worthy of saying. But yeah, he's not going to come in and say, "Oh, a great time at AGT last week." And Rob will go, "What happened?" "Well, nothing really, Rob. Just a great time." That's not him.
Right. Moses in Lancaster, you're on the wrap-up show.
Oh, hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, I just wanted to say, about Howard being in a bad mood and how it affects the show, I agree with Gary, but I actually like it. I dig it. Like, I like I like the fact that he's not in one mood every day. Like, I'm sure it sucks to be an eye shot if you're an employee, because you never know how your boss is going to respond to you. But as a fan, I love it. I think it's great.
Well, I think... so you go, John.
Well, I was going to say, it humanizes him.
Right.
If he came in and he did a shtick every time, eventually that would wear thin. And you want to hear Howard, good or bad mood, because he's being real about it.
Yeah, when I saw Moses' call and it says he likes it when Howard's in a bad mood, I was like, well, that would suck every day. But his point is better taken, that he likes it that Howard just has moods.
Yeah,
instead of just one mood.
Exactly. Like I read, when I read on the internet, maybe it was Friday, crap was going around about his case being thrown out. I said to my wife right away, I was like, "Oh, he's going to be good Monday morning," because that sucks. Like, it sucks for him, but for me as a listener, I thought that's going to be pretty entertaining to listen to.
And that was a weird thing, too, because I spoke to Howard on Friday and Saturday about some business stuff. And it's I really was unsure whether to bring it up, so I just decided not to. What would you have done, John? Would you have started a conversation by, "Hey, sorry about the lawsuit"?
No.
Right. I just didn't bring it up at all.
No, I think that was the right move.
And I wanted to give him my support, but like, what is my support going to do? It's not going to change the ruling. And why bring up, it's like, what are you supposed to say? Like 6 months later, "Sorry, your mother died"? Like, you don't want to bring it up.
Yeah, that's a situation where if he brings it up, fine.
Right. Yes.
But you're not going to be the one who prompts that conversation.
Right.
So I think you made the right choice.
What's up, guys? It's Teddy. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we were in Studio 2, and I may have revealed something that happened between 𝗦𝗵cie Mike and I at a Christmas party. But a little later on, Ronnie came in to defend his grammar on Twitter, which turned out to be a really funny segment. Check it out.
𝗦𝗵cie Mike confessing that he's kissed not one but two guys here from work. One well-known, one not well-known, I think the description was, and they're both on the radio side, which eliminated 𝗪𝗏𝗍𝗏. And there was some speculation as to who it might be, but I don't know. I mean, was this reported on, Teddy? Are you aware of this?
I think so. I could have sworn this has been on the air before.
But regardless of that, do we want to educate the crowd here? You want to let them know who one of those people actually might be?
Of course, it was me.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing kissing in high pitch?
I'm the less known one, though.
Oh, you are? What are you?
The more known one is 𝗦𝗵cie.
What are you doing? Making out with high pitch Mike?
I didn't make out with him. I pecked him on the lips. Very, very closed mouthed. Drunk at like 3 Christmas parties ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it was a laugh, like as Richard would call it, a goof.
You were having a laugh?
I was having a goof. I was getting goofy. I grabbed him I slapped him hard on the cheeks and pulled him in and said, "Come here, I love you." Mwah. And that's it. And that turned into the gayest moment on the Howard Stern show.
So well, I don't know if it's that, but so Mike didn't come on to you in any way. This was all you were doing.
No, I mean, I knew it would literally, make his face turn red. And, it was just a moment we had. It was funny. It was a goof. The following year, the person who's lesser known tried to one-up me and kissed him longer, harder, grosser.
Oh, I didn't know this was an annual holiday party ritual.
It looked like it was turning into that. It looked like it was going down that road. But then nothing happened the last 2 years.
You're saying Will is less known than you are, Teddy? Is that what you're claiming?
No, it was a ploy to get him down here.
Oh, well,
no. Like I said, the other guy nobody really knows, but he tried to one up me the next year and really gave it to him and kissed him hard and I think multiple times and all this stuff. Like I said, what I did, I grabbed him like that on the lips.
So nothing gay about it. Just
no, it's not gay.
You're taking the Richard Christie defense.
I'm taking the Will Ferrell made out with Sacha Baron Cohen with like tongue at the MTV Movie Awards, but that's not gay.
He jerked him off a little bit too. Don't like that.
Well, what do you think?
I never made out with Mike, high pitch Mike. I never kissed him.
Why do you say
never
it like
kissed
that?
him?
I know.
Why do you
It
say
gets
it
so
like
defensive.
What do you mean?
You're like angry about it. I mean,
yeah, he accused me of kissing a guy. I didn't kiss a guy. What? You're okay with that?
It wasn't a sexual kiss.
Bullshit.
Oh, what?
I saw his little tent in his pants.
Well, that's his deal. Believe me, there was no tent in my pants.
Do you think there's some hidden gay issues with Teddy here? Do you think that deep down this is where he wants to be and what he wants to
joke now.
No, he's got way better taste than that, at least.
You.
Ooh, high-pitched Mike taking a blow. But
he'd love to.
Oh. So was this a huge deal, or
no?
Did it,
I think Artie, was disgusted out of his mind. I think it came up with him on the air, but
he's either disgusted or high.
Look, the point is, no, I don't know. Mike loves to just bring it up over and over and over again.
Why is that?
Well, he likes.
He beats off to it.
Yeah, it's probably in his spank bank.
Did he come back to you afterwards or down the road and say, "Hey, Teddy"?
No, but he would joke. He would always joke like, "Oh,
But was he joking?
This Christmas
Teddy?
party, do we get to make out again?" And
Was he joking though?
Look, who cares?
He had a weird move at the Christmas party. He would wait till everybody got drunk, and then he would try and kiss them.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, that was his move. Early on. Now I don't stay at the Christmas parties long enough to find out. But early on, he would get hammered or wait till people were really drunk and then try and kiss them.
Has that always been your MO, Teddy?
What? Not me.
No, he was a victim.
He's talking about Mike.
I know.
No, look. Let's not. Mike's not a sexual predator by any means either. I mean, he's just.
I always thought it was a weird move that you'd wait till the guys get drunk and then you'd try and kiss them. I thought that was kind of.
Well, the other thing that Robin
strange.
threw out there during this conversation was, 10% of the population is gay. So clearly there are people here who may be gay and have not come out yet or haven't gotten in touch with that side of them. But you're not one of them, Teddy.
No.
I'm just confirming that for the audience.
No, I'm good.
Well, what do we have?
I like I'm a fan of the gash, John.
Nice to put it that way. Classy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Two gay guys I can count.
Who are out?
Who are out.
Right.
Openly.
Remember, Mike wasn't out when we first
And
came
we have,
here.
what, a crew of, like 70 people?
So 7 people are gay.
Right. So Jason has to come out yet.
That's one.
Jason.
Who else?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Married with a kid.
Me. Everybody.
The guy, the other kissing victim I wouldn't be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, we might have to talk to him. We're also going to get a visit from 𝗏𝗏, who took a little flack over his mustache, but that all started from his tweet about Boston, which was very heartfelt, but said that, I think it was must of instead of must have. But maybe he was just saving space on Twitter.
No, he's an idiot.
Why do you say that?
Because I saw the tweet and it irritated me.
Why?
Like he's somehow speaking for the show, and then I just see how awful his grammar is. Because when you talk, you say, oh, must have been something. But if you actually know grammar, you know it's must have. It just sounds like must have, but he's retarded. He doesn't know.
Well, I don't know if that's pretty strong, but I mean, maybe, Ronnie...
You think he knew how to really spell it or how it was grammatically correct?
No, but I've read his tweets, and a lot of times, you're not...
It's embarrassing. You should not write.
I don't think you're going to Ronnie's tweets for grammar. You're going for, the humor in what he puts out there.
Oh, right, pictures of mediocre girls. That's the other reason.
Well, I'm not saying that, but I am, the way he words stuff and how he truncates his text.
Decent chick of the week.
Mediocre.
Yeah.
It's an angry wrap-up
chick
show.
I might have sex with of the week.
But later on, Ronnie went in to talk about his Cougar Town performance, which we talked a little bit here yesterday, and said he doesn't care what people think. He doesn't care, and to me, that's always his, his defense mechanism when he does care what people think. And I know he went in with a good attitude, and I thought he did a very fine job considering his skill set. But I think that he wants to parlay that into something more, maybe get asked back to Cougar Town. And let's face it, almost 2 million people saw him do that episode, and good for him. But when he says, I don't care, he cares.
He cares a lot, yeah. He's doing his act, that whole Ronnie thing that's hilarious.
Ronnie also accused Fred of... And he said Howard's only reading the bad ones. He's not reading the good ones regarding the feed. Do you think that that's possible, that Fred perhaps tucked away the good Ronnie emails about his Cougar Town performance, or do you think Ronnie?
Did you watch it? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
And what do you think? Were we hiding all the glowing reviews?
I think Ronnie might have been a little delusional there. I don't think Fred was hiding emails at all. Now, Howard can also dwell on negative stuff instead of positive stuff to get a rise out of Ronnie. That's part of his goal sometimes.
That's true.
So I want to know from Ronnie when he gets here if he thought he did a good job, number one. And number two, if all the mustache comments get to him. The Yosemite Sam, the Lorax picture was up there for a while today. I wonder if he's keeping the mustache because out of just pure defiance, or he
I was
really
surprised he
thinks it
didn't know
looks
what
good.
a Lorax was. I mean, he is a grandfather, He's got lots of grandkids, so...
He speaks from the trees.
Don't they watch these shows?
I guess, but... I wonder if that's like sort of become Ronnie's trademark now, and he won't shave it because he's known for that. You know what I mean?
Mustaches and angry, ranting, yelling.
James, you're on the wrap-up show.
Nah, man, I just want to know why Will's so fucking angry today, bro. He seems like, first of all, the whole gay issue, I think Will is the biggest closet queen. I don't give a fuck if he's married or he's got a kid or not. But the thing also with Ronnie's text, like, who fucking critiques someone's grammar when they're texting?
Yeah.
I do.
Why all the anger for Ronnie?
I don't have the anger. I just think it's embarrassing when you write shit on Twitter and you literally don't know how to, speak the English language.
Yeah, but like you brought up must have instead of must have. But must have is, but it's an abbreviation.
No,
it's apostrophe VE. Yeah,
it was must must of. That's what was written.
Must of. Oh,
I didn't know that it was OF. But even that, it's just like kind of.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. It's just an abbreviation. But
no, it's not.
You can just always say everything's lazy, who cares? But at some point, have a little fucking pride in the English language.
It's not an abbreviation. It's a misinterpretation. Right. It's a huge difference. It's that Ronnie doesn't know. If Ronnie walked in here and said, "Oh, I'm abbreviating must have," but he doesn't know he is. He thinks that's the word.
So does Richard Christie's grammar drive you crazy?
Why? Is this really bad or something?
It's
I'm
poor.
serious. I don't know. I've never really noticed him.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like Ronnie gets under your skin for some reason.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He had all these kind of hero tweets today that was like, it was just bothering me for some reason.
All right.
We feel for you, Boston.
All right.
What?
Let's take a break.
What do you mean all those hero tweets? I put one tweet out.
No, it was like 4 of them.
Oh, bullshit, man. Worry about your own fucking
We can
Twitter
count them if
account.
you want. I think it was 4.
Don't worry about mine. It wasn't for me. You wouldn't have
Go
your
find a
Twitter
dictionary, you
followers.
dope.
Remember who
For
got
you?
your-
Hold on.
Yeah.
How do you
Remember
have
who
Twitter
got-
followers?
Remember who got all
Because
your
of Howard.
followers in the beginning?
Dude, you are no hero around here. Everyone has their Twitter
you're
followers
such
because
a
of Howard.
bullshit artist, Will.
You are
know
not
that?
giving anybody their Twitter
Yeah,
followers.
Oh, do me a favor, man. Could you tweet out my shit when you get it? Blah, blah, blah. I just
When have
opened a
I
new
ever
account.
said that?
When you opened your account, you
No, I
fucking
didn't.
liar.
No, I
Oh, You're
didn't.
so full of shit.
So you're saying you tweeted multiple times about Boston or once?
I never said that. When did I say that?
Tell me.
I put one tweet out about it.
Now, I guess Will and Howard picked up on it because you said must have instead of must have.
whatever, dude.
Do you
Give me a
consider
break.
when you're tweeting? Do you consider your grammar, or do you just throw up whatever is on your mind?
Whatever I feel like throwing up. Okay. And if I got to throw up, I'll throw up.
Now, Will was saying that it's you representing the show, so for you using poor grammar,
Oh,
it's
stop it, will you please?
You don't think there's a point there?
Well, say what's on your mind, because you're just.
I'm saying it.
But
It's ridiculous.
But why?
What? Because I made a grammar mistake, so I shouldn't tweet anymore because it's part of the show? We're going to go down that road now, too? I can't talk about that?
Nobody's saying you shouldn't tweet. It's just saying that you're making grammatical errors. And I don't even think anybody's saying that you should be more educated. I think just pointing it out because we all goof on each other. I don't think anybody expects you to go.
I don't really
read
care, Gary. It
something-
doesn't bother me. They can make
I know
fun
it
of me. I
doesn't.
don't give a shit.
Well, the thing that seemed to
At least I do my own tweets, unlike other people.
Well, what are you saying? Some people have like
there's people that do tweets for people,
celebrities, not nobody here.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying.
Have you been approached by that? Like, if people offered to do your tweets?
No.
Have you been approached by anybody to for any sort of an endorsement deal? Like, if you tweet this, I'll pay you.
Kind of, yeah.
And you turned it down?
Yeah, I didn't want to do it.
Why?
I can't talk about it.
Okay. The thing that you said, this doesn't bother you, but the thing that did seem to get under your skin today was you said Howard was reading only the negative emails about your Cougar Town appearance. And you
Right.
said, do you think Fred is editing out the positive ones that come in?
Editing them out. They just didn't read them because there was like 20-1 on Twitter about them.
What do you mean? You mean most people supported you?
Yeah, exactly. So you can't tell me in the emails there wasn't one positive email.
Well, that's what Fred and Howard were saying.
Fine, that's what they say, okay? That's not what I'm saying.
How important is Twitter to you?
Oh, here we go. You know, we've gone through this already.
I know, but it's things have
Right now, it's
changed.
very important to me, okay?
You take pride in your tweeting?
It's very important to me. Let's
Clearly not.
No,
it's very important to me.
Because
I need social media now a lot.
Is that sarcasm? It's very hard to tell with you.
No, I'm being honest.
So you'll close down your Twitter today?
No, I need social media. I'm using it.
Oh.
Okay?
Do you think you did a good job on Cougar Town?
It's okay.
What do you
It was
mean?
all right to play being a drag queen, yeah.
When
Thought it was awesome.
When you saw it back, were you proud of what you did, or were you like critiquing yourself? Because some people can't watch themselves on TV.
I didn't want to watch it, to be honest with you, but I did. I watched it like 3 days later.
Why didn't you want to watch it?
First of all, I was too busy, number one. And number two, I'm not crazy about watching myself on TV.
Even dressed in drag like you were? Because, I mean, for some of the episode you were. The other part you weren't. You were you.
Yeah, well, I was me. Kind of.
Holding that dog.
Right. I had the dog all day.
And you also took flack for your mustache.
I don't.
What'd you call it again? That whole thing? What do you call it?
My centerpiece?
Centerpiece. I like that.
Your centerpiece. I apologize.
Not a centipede.
But you've heard it before, the Yosemite Sam, the Lorax,
Yeah, I've
all
heard
those.
it all. I've seen it in pictures. I've seen it all, dude.
Have you
Colonel Mustard, Colonel Liz, Colonel Sanders.
But have you reached the point where you're going to keep it because so many people
No,
are
I
ragging
like
on?
it. I'm leaving it.
I got a lot of compliments over the weekend about it.
Ronnie,
from girls.
Have I ever known
Just
you...
like his acting.
Right.
Have I ever known you
Exactly,
without a
Will.
mustache? Have you?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what you look like without a mustache.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when it was.
Was it a short time?
Yeah, when's the last time?
Yeah, it was a real short time. I hated it.
I don't remember it.
Yeah.
You've been clean since I've known you in the last 12 years at one point. I don't think you had a mustache.
What's that?
I think at one point when, since I've been here, you didn't have a mustache.
Yeah, I did.
No, I don't think the whole time.
No, not the whole time. For a very short period, I cut it off. I think everything.
Why? Just
because I was looking. I forgot what these I saw some pictures the other day.
You wanted to look younger, like 60.
I saw some pictures the other day, and it was from K-Rock.
Is the centerpiece thing or just the whole facial hair thing? Is it thought out, or is it something like as you start growing it, you're like, this?
No,
let me try this. Let me try that. Or did you go for this?
Because I'll show you my driver's license picture. It's got the same picture from 12 years ago. Except I had a mullet then.
Well, that completes the set. You have the center. You have the centerpiece.
Well, I didn't have the
and
centerpiece then. I only had the mustache, without the centerpiece.
But you do. I mean, you take care of yourself. You next to Sal, I think you spend the most time getting yourself ready in the morning, right?
He's a groomer.
No, he don't.
I mean that is a compliment. You're well put together.
I don't do it. I don't do it in the morning, man. I do it the night before or whatever, and
right, you do it.
Yeah.
Some people don't do it at all. There's some people here that. Well, how many times a month do you work on that beard?
Twice, and I try and shave it down just so
right, like
it's not a total embarrassment.
Like Will's got a beard, but it's like it's not a nightly occurrence.
No,
Ronnie, you think that Will picks on you or takes out some anger on you for some reason?
we both do it to each other, so it's pretty equal.
Yeah,
that's your thing.
Yeah, but we get along.
Do you? Because there seems to be some.
I love Ronnie.
You love him?
Just take a little pride in the tweeting. You know what I mean? He's a big tweeter. He's got a lot of he's got a lot of followers.
Well, yeah, thanks to me, you got a lot of new followers.
Jay in Pittsburgh, you're on the wrap-up show.
Well, remember when you said to me one morning when I came in, "Gee, Ronnie, I just opened up an account. Maybe could you help me get some tweets?
Did you
followers?
Did you make a plea to Ronnie for Twitter followers?
And what happened that morning? Come on, Will, be honest.
I got like 6 new followers, dude. It was awesome.
He's such a liar, man. He really is lying.
Was Ronnie the first person you thought of going to help build your Twitter following?
Come on, tell the truth for once.
I don't remember the history of my Twitter.
Yeah, he's so full of shit.
I don't.
He's such a liar.
I remember that you tweeted, you said, "Hey, follow me," and I said, "Oh, thank you. That was very nice, you, Ronnie."
Who cares more about Twitter, Ronnie or JD?
I don't know. They're equally sad.
But they're equally different.
How so?
JD cares about Twitter for getting laid, and Ronnie cares about Twitter for ego.
I think there's some ego with JD, too. He prides himself on what he does on Twitter. You agree?
Yeah, I do.
You think you care more or JD cares more?
I use Twitter a lot now, man. I need it. I have a
heroin addict.
I actually have a social media person now, so. You know.
What is that? Whoa. What does a social media person
Handles
do?
all my social media, puts stuff out for me when I can't do it.
How do they do that if you're tweeting yourself? You said nobody tweets for you.
Well, when I'm doing certain things, I can't do it.
And how much are you paying Stephanie for that?
She's allowed to live in my house.
Right, room and board.
But she's your social media person.
Yeah,
right?
Stephanie is. Stephanie does certain things now with us certain people. That she does live things for us on Facebook and Twitter.
Is it hard mixing work with fun with Stephanie? Like sometimes.
No, she's great, man. She does a great job. She's been really doing an awesome job.
Because I'm not kidding. A lot of times
she's into computers.
Yeah,
and she's into all that kind of stuff, and she could build a computer from scratch.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Her specialties are retweets and fingers in the ass.
Well, hey, it works.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we started with a conversation about Beth dropping by and saying hi to Howard, and she revealed who she would bang on the staff and who the least likely person was, and that led to a conversation with JD, and we talked about JD, what he's up to, and if there are any kids or family in his future. Good stuff. Check it out.
Benji Bronk joining us, and JD stopped by. Always happy to see him here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Teddy, did we not give JD a compliment before he came in the room?
Yeah,
I was waiting. You were here actually too late, in fact. I thought I was waiting for you to come running down.
I'm sorry. I was...
No need to apologize. We're happy to have you now.
Now John Hines being nice. Off the air, he's a much different John Hines.
What does that mean?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Beth came by this morning, and she plugged her new show, but she also said Howard is talking. She's worried about the L.A. trip because Howard's almost talking himself into being sick. Have you seen this before, Gary?
Many times.
And what do you do? What do you say?
No, you stand back. You can't make him feel any better. You can't tell him what to do. You can't really suggest stuff. I was surprised he did the Zycam thing because I've suggested things in the past. He's like, it doesn't work because he doesn't like to try outside stuff. But Robin sort of hit it on the head. When he's feeling pressured or overworked, he gets himself sick. I can point to almost every time we've ever done a remote broadcast, he's sick right before it, and the first 10 minutes of it is awful. And then I'm always amazed by how sick he is to start a broadcast and how unsick he gets as the broadcast goes on.
Well, he's spoken before
about... everyone's like saying it's in his head. Whatever the cause is, he seems so sick.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah, he definitely did. What I was going to say, though, is that he's lost his voice before he's told that story about before doing NBC, before. So it's happened before. And, yeah, your mind can play games with you.
I think it's more than just mind games, though.
I agree. There's something going around here, too.
But Howard doesn't think, that's the whole thing. Maybe he's changed his school of thought. He doesn't think that, he thinks that getting sick is in your mind. That if you're healthy, that you can fight off germs. He used to be like, well, and by the way, whenever he got sick, someone got him sick.
Right.
Because, that's everyone.
No, but he had a specific, he could usually point to like, it could have been like you were sniffling 2 weeks ago.
I never would admit to a cold around here.
Right.
You never, especially before Howard gets a cold.
Oh, because you're public enemy number one.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
For weeks.
But I do find it interesting that there's always somebody to blame for his illness when that happens, and that you just try to, that's why if I'm sick, on the rare instance that I'm sick, I don't even go in the studio. I'll send somebody else in.
Were you flattered that you won the Who Would My Wife Bang game with Beth?
And that's a perfect word. I was flattered. I have no illusions that Beth wants to bang me. I said I was more flattered when she said somebody I really like and somebody I really respect. That was much more
pull her
flattering.
aside and talk to her privately at all afterwards?
I did not pull her aside.
Was Howard feeling weird after the segment was over and you were talking to Beth a little bit?
He's just goofy. He knows. She made it really clear right up front. What she really said was, listen, I don't want to really sleep with anybody in your staff, but you put a gun to my head, and here's who I pick. But I still appreciate it.
Any surprise at who she picked as the least likely to...
I was a little surprised. I forgot that Sal was a dick to her.
Really?
Yeah, I sort of forgot.
So who did you think she would have picked?
I was thinking she might go with Benji. Just because he seems to be the go-to guy, not because I have anything against Benji.
Oh.
Were you thinking that you'd be that guy, Benji?
I thought it was possible. It's you know what? I thought it was.
Did you think it was possible that you could be the other guy?
Yeah.
That's what's great about guys.
Exactly.
I know exactly what you mean. I thought I could be either guy.
How about you, JD? Were you in contention for either spot? Did you think when Beth, I know you talked to Beth a little bit. And...
I mean, a little bit. I thought I might be the one, she wouldn't want, just because we haven't had many conversations or anything.
Actually, I could have seen, thinking about it now, I could have really seen Beth picking JD as the one to sleep with.
Why?
Because
she I think
she knows what I got going on.
Yeah, she knows what he has going on.
Well, at the end of the show
and
today,
I think
we heard
she would love.
I
think it's just as a choice. It's really hard to say how she's judging, how a woman's judging, but I think she would like to make him feel good.
Yeah. By the way, sometimes I forget why I make these decisions. I know why I thought she might pick you, because we all went out to dinner one night, and Benji was.
She said she'd pick him.
No, and Benji was.
we all ended up in bed.
No, why she would pick Benji is the worst one, because we all went out to dinner one night, and Benji was telling some really crazy, explicit sex stories, and that's where I'll leave it. But I think that every woman at the table was really grossed out.
I was too.
What did you think of that either or game that they said they play all the time at night?
You never play that game?
I have, but yeah.
Not every day. I mean, I'm probably going through a phase, but that's a fun game.
I'm afraid I was one of the people brought up in the vile category.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who was the person.
I thought that could be me too. I
think I know who it is, by the way.
Oh, you do know who it is?
I think I do.
Do we all know him?
She sort of insinuated it.
No, would the audience know him?
Let's not say. Well, we won't say who it is.
I don't know if the audience would know him, and it's just a guess in my head.
I think your guess is correct. I'm reading your mind, Gary. I think your guess is correct. But you thought that you were the vile guy that they were talking about?
I thought it could be one of them, but that's just me and myself.
Does his name have syllables in it?
Yes. Matt, you're on the wrap-up show.
No, it's Tom Jones.
Hey, now.
Oh, the singer.
I don't mean to pile on JD. I just called in Howard, but JD, I think you're doing better with girls than you lead on. Because, I mean, I was seeing the girls that were talking to you and would have done anything with you. I think you're fucking constantly, and you're just not telling anyone.
Well, I mean, listen, there is more. There might be more interest that I let on. Because I do talk to the girls here and there. But I'm certainly not really doing a lot of fucking actual, so. Tell you.
I got a question for you. I mean, you're not. I don't think you're in the weird zone yet at all. But do you ever start to think that you might never find a stable relationship, might not ever get married?
No.
So you still think there's someone out there for you?
Do you want to get married?
I think there is too, but I don't know if you want to. That's the thing.
It's just not something on my mind at this moment. I'm barely. I have here and there moments where it's like, man, I wish I had a girlfriend.
Have you considered the priesthood?
Huh? What?
Just kidding.
But
why do you wish you had a girlfriend? Like, what do you think that would bring you?
No, I mean, I'm just saying. It's not here. I like my freedom as it is now, but sometimes, I'm watching something and it'd be nice to be watching something with someone else. Being able to go out and do something, stuff like that.
How old are you again? You're 33? 33.
Yeah.
So when do you think how old do you think you get to be if, what I call the weird zone, the Ganges zone. But how old do you think you have to be if you haven't been in a relationship and have nothing on the horizon? When does it get strange? At what age?
It'll get strange maybe once this contract runs out, because then I don't know what's going to happen after this show. I don't know where I'll be.
You'd still be 35.
But I don't know if I'll have the, I don't know if the show ends and I move on doing something else. I don't know what that something else necessarily would be, and I don't know if I would have that public, whatever public knownness that I have.
So do you think the show is enabling you in a sense that you can sort of have whatever freedom you want, that you don't have to settle down because of your minor celebrity?
No, I don't know about enabling. It's just it allows it gets more girls to know who I am. And, So
do you think if you
Because without this, I don't know where I would be right now with girls.
If you were a writer or a segment producer on, say, a Lifetime TV show, do you think you'd have more of a reason to try and settle down?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know, because I'm not in that position. I don't know what the deal, what.
Are you looking into like a Lifetime project?
Yeah, could they hire a worse person than JD for their channel?
You and
I can write for Lifetime.
I actually thought of that because I was in the studio the other day and 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗄 was here promoting Army Wives, which I think is on Lifetime.
Yeah.
Or one of the
getting
channels.
into the married woman's mind.
I could try that.
Gary, you don't feel that JD has entered the Ganges zone, do you?
No. But the one thing that does worry me about him is that as long as I've known him, he's never had a relationship. That's the only
you know what? That's what worries me too.
That's the only part of it that's weird. Being 33 and not married.
That fifth grade, that Asian girl.
Whatever.
But if you look at what JD does and his schedule and both,
we've all had the schedule. But the thing is, it's one thing to not have.
But he's coming in at different hours that we are. I mean, I guess you can make it work, but I think it's very difficult for him to do that.
But he's never even been close since I've known him. He's never even been close to anything that you would call.
There have been a couple of times, you might not know about it, it, but there have been a couple.
Well,
but they were very short, and whatever.
Do you have any desire? Have you thought of it like I want kids or I don't want kids?
It's not something I think about right now.
At all? Like you don't?
So great if you adopted a kid.
No, I
at some time in your life,
if you saw, I can barely take care of myself. I can't take care of a kid.
At some time in your life, though, you don't see yourself having a kid. Do you want to have a kid?
Maybe.
Be a proud dad. You don't see it?
I don't see it at the moment. No.
Do you think you'd feel bad if you don't have one?
I don't know. No. I don't know.
I have a story, Howard, if you care.
Yeah, about him?
Yeah. We were doing live from Grammys Week. This is years ago. He must have been 17 or 18 years old. We were at the Nico Hotel.
Right.
So I go out to a Grammys party. I'm fucking hammered. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Right.
So I go to put my fucking key in the door, and the door next to me opens, and it's him and like 20 of his friends. And in my recollection, he was wearing a basketball jersey. I think it was like a Michael Jordan jersey and everything. And I remember, he was just Marky Mark at the time.
Right.
And I looked at him and I go, it's like 3:30. I go, dude, you just going out now? And he goes, yo, I got to go check out the girlies. And he made the fucking fingers and everything.
I don't know if this is in the notes, but
somewhere somebody sick of fucking.
Because his brother's in the news right now, because the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
I think he said that the first woman he had sex with, a lot of the brothers had sex with.
Donnie Wahlberg, you're talking about?
The one that's in the New Kids on the Block. I don't think that's in your notes because I think I just read it. I didn't remember. Yeah.
Who did he have sex with?
So like
He said all the brothers had
sex with the same girl in the neighborhood or something.
In the what? On the internet?
In the
neighborhood.
All the brothers. I was reading about Donnie Wahlberg. I just couldn't remember if I read it here or somewhere else.
He's saying all the Wahlberg brothers had sex with the same chick.
Right.
Like whoever he lost it to.
Donnie, you gotta fuck her. She's hot. She's hot.
Hot. Mark Wahlberg is in a new movie called Pain and Gain, opening up Friday, April. Hey, look at you. Big movie star.
What happened to his hand?
What happened to your hand?
Miami.
You what?
I got bit by something horrible in Miami.
Are you serious?
Yeah, at the premiere party.
You look miserable.
Oh, I'm down and out. But
Me
I'm okay.
too.
I'll be back.
What the hell? Seriously?
It looked like it took your hand off. What the heck happened?
This is just ice.
What
Oh.
happened?
Ice
Tell me what happened. And you're looking super pumped up, dude.
I'm getting
You
you
got
pumped
guns,
up
yeah.
So I sat down at the party for the premiere and I put my hand on the table and something stung the crap out of me. And I looked,
outdoor party in Miami.
Outdoor party in Miami, and there was a stinger about that long in my hand. And the next day, my pinky ballooned up. And then I saw a doctor, and he prescribed some antibiotics. And then the next day, it really ballooned, my whole hand, and the swelling kept going. So he said he drew a line around the swelling. And he said if it goes any further, you got to go to the emergency room and all this nonsense. So
have you been to an emergency room?
No, it actually went down. I've been icing it like crazy and taking these horrible antibiotics.
You got to take an antihistamine and make that thing go down.
You know what? Everybody had a remedy. They had these
did.
creams. I was talking to people from the Hollywood Foreign Press, and they had this cream from Germany that's supposed to make the swelling go down. And I took some Benadryl and.
Yeah, but Benadryl should have done it.
Isn't life annoying?
It is.
It really fucking
Well,
is.
what would
And
you
I was supposed to play
prefer?
golf yesterday, and it was affecting my golf game.
And you know what else? You've got it good. And it's still annoying. Imagine, if you didn't have it so good. If you were still stuck back in your old town with your old friends and,
and had the life that you were supposed to have.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
You're a good man.
How are you, buddy?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. What's happening? So, new movie, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah?
It's good. That's why I came here.
Let me understand what's going on. The movie is you and The Rock.
Uh-huh.
Can you believe this guy?
I've seen the previews for this. I'm interested in this.
I never thought The Rock's career would amount to much, but the dude is like on fire, right?
He's having a great run, and more importantly, he's fantastic in this movie.
And the movie
he's
is
like you've never seen him.
It's based on a true story, right?
It's based on a true story of these outrageous bodybuilders down in Miami that were trying to pursue the American dream and went about it the wrong way, and they went about taking advantage of this guy, and it just went south. And instead of them just kind of walking away, they just always thought they could fix it. They really felt like they were invincible. Steroids is a bad thing.
So it's two bodybuilders. They're sort of loserish. Three of them.
Anthony Mackie as well.
Okay, and in order to play this role, it's you got to beef up, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a bodybuilder.
Yep.
And these bodybuilders all take juice. They all take steroids.
Yes.
And they get crazy, and then they go on a robbery spree and all kinds, and take advantage of people.
Yeah.
So how much muscle did you put on for this? Because you look like you're
over 40 pounds. But what happened was I'm usually like 185, 90. This is where I'm normally at right now.
Right.
But I had to get down to 165. Well, I just got as light as I could. I got to 165 for Broken City.
Right.
And then I got up to all the way up to 212 for this movie.
Now, how do you gain 40 pounds of muscle without getting jacked up on juice anyway?
By eating a lot. I was eating 10 to 12 meals a day, and I was taking a lot of mass gainer. I was actually developing my line of protein powders and supplements that we talked about last time I was here.
But how do you not get fat? Like, how do you not get a roll around your stomach?
Well, I got thick all around. I wasn't ripped.
Right.
But bodybuilders, what they do is they'll work out, and then they'll try to get as big as possible. And then if they're going to do a show, then they'll start, losing
Chiseling.
water weight and cutting up. Exactly.
Are you the producer of this movie?
I am not.
You are not. You're hired help, right?
Yep. Actor for hire.
Actor for hire. Who's the director?
Michael Bay.
And Michael Bay directs you. Can he at this point tell you what to do, or are you like, hey, douchebag, I've made enough movies now, you can't tell me anything?
You know what? Michael's a fantastic guy and a fantastic director, and he had a real great take on the part, but he also let me bring a lot to the part. Now, we're playing real guys, but they're not that well known that, people know exactly what they look like, how they talk, all that. So I was able to bring my own thing to the character.
And you chose an unusual voice for your character, and you got shit from who? From Michael Bay or from the other fellow actors? They were saying that your voice was too weird for the part?
No, I was trying all kinds of different accents. When we first take this guy, I had been training him for a while, so I wanted to disguise my voice.
Right.
And so I was trying all these different voices. At one time I was talking like this, and the other time, and then I said, okay, let me do a Spanish accent. It's Miami,
Right.
So I started to talk like this, and I was talking, and they didn't know I was doing an accent.
I see.
Until we started shooting the scene.
What is the voice you settled on for this character?
The one that talk like this.
So through the movie, you're done.
I was talking like this. Not the whole movie. Only when I take this guy.
Right.
And then he realized when he discovers that it's me, not because of my voice, but because of something else that he found very annoying about me when I was training him in the gym.
Right.
So then all bets are off. When he knows who we are, then it gets ugly, and I decide, you know what, we're still going to go through with this. We're still going to get away with it. And I just start making one poor decision after another. I'm the kind of ringleader of this crew.
I see.
And they do whatever I tell them to do.
And when the last time you were here, I think you were promoting Ted.
Ted, man,
Yes.
I was just going to say,
I told
we
you,
haven't
I come when
seen
the
you
good
since
ones are
then.
coming out.
Yeah.
And Ted was great.
I come in
Congratulations.
to promote the hits.
Yeah, Ted was a great movie. I loved it. I didn't know if you were full of shit or not. Everyone comes in and
You
tells me
gotta,
they're movie, right?
right, of course.
Exactly.
Now, when you were on the Academy Awards, you walk out with Ted, and this looked to me like a fun moment. Seth MacFarlane was the host. He was the director of Ted, and you walk out. Someone told me it took 6 months to record 1 minute of Ted walking out on the Academy Awards with you.
No,
is that correct?
No. We filmed it like a month before.
Right.
But they had already had the technology down after making the movie.
Oh.
But no, we just filmed it a month before because I was working and Seth obviously was doing a bunch of stuff. But it took a couple of hours. We'd film it. Seth would do the lines, the Ted lines, and I would do my lines.
Would you say that this is something you would never do again because it's tedious to work in a cartoon type character, right? It's difficult.
It was, but it was also a lot of fun. Seth makes it a lot of fun. He's a very cool guy to be around. And
is there a sequel coming up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there is.
It's the largest grossing R-rated movie worldwide ever.
How much money did it gross?
It's $550 already.
$550 million.
Yes.
You realize that's $500 million?
A little bit more than $500 million, yes.
Was there merchandising, or because the movie was R-rated, parents are hesitant?
Oh, yeah, the bear. They sell the actual bear. So you have the rated R version or the PG-13 version of the bear, and you squeeze the hand, and it says all kinds of crazy shit.
So $550 million. Did you see action on this? Did you get a piece of the back end?
I'm very fortunate.
You did?
I'm very fortunate on this one.
Maron. Now, I read you were worth $150 million. I would think you might even be worth more now with Ted and everything else. Is that accurate in terms of your net worth?
I don't know.
You know what you're worth.
No, I don't. What do you pay attention to stuff like that?
I pay attention to what you're making, sure.
Really?
Absolutely, I do. Well, let me understand something, Mark. When a movie like that comes
and
out...
I'm paying attention to what's going on with you.
Yeah, right. Everyone's paying attention to somebody else.
Can we refile for those stock options? Why don't I get any stock options?
I don't know. But do you invest money in stock? Is that something